Eh. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Hey. Hi, Vitani, 16. Oh, guys, my little brother is here again. Jay Plays. Hey, Justin. Lovely mango. I'm eating mango right now. I love mangoes. Marlene Carnell, hello. Shinbaki Hanma, hey. Marlene Cornell, konnichiwa. Oh, there's a message. Help for review. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I was like 2 minutes late because I was having technical difficulties. Yeah, straight from Japan. Yay. Oh, Croatia! I really want to go to Croatia. Oh, thank you so much. I'm very grateful that you like my videos. I'm always surprised when people say that they like my videos. Hi, Zakia. Konbanwa. It's actually morning. Is it like evening where you are, Vitani? Oh, because in Japanese, it's kind of like kara. Kara. It really depends on the sentence. Oh, I'm distracting you. You should be studying. How can I do this? I'm still kind of having technical difficulties. It's just like user error though. That way. Here. Okay, there we go. It's 6 p.m. Where are you? 6 p.m. I'm sorry I'm being rude again. I'm eating in front of the camera. I'm hungry. I like mangoes. Vitani, do you have an iPhone? If you have an iPhone, well, you can get a Japanese keyboard. I think you can get a Japanese keyboard with many phones. Yay, New York City! Portland. Portland? Maryland! Oh, Jade! Yay, Maryland! That's my sister's name, Jade. How do I know about Croatia? How do I know about Croatia? I think I just saw like a lot of videos, and I did meet someone from Bosnia and Herzegovina, and it was like near Croatia. And they were like showing me and stuff. But I really want to go to Croatia. Oh, like a really, really, really bad way. I really want to go. California! Yay! Oh, your Android sucks. Sorry. Welcome back, Jay Plays, Justin. Time zone peeps. Yay! Connecting people around the world. So, did you guys have any questions about Japan or about just like life or like what's happening? Or I have like a lot of. I'm sorry. I'm like opening my balcony. I have a lot of things that I'm planning for 2018, and I can't wait to share it with all of you guys. If you follow me on Patreon, you kind of know what's happening, but I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised in the upcoming months. By the way, cheers. Happy New Year. What is the happening in Japan? Nothing really. It's just like another day in Japan. Do you want to see? I can show you guys outside. Here's outside. This is another day in Japan. Good morning, Andy. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, it's cold though. It's kind of cold. It's like maybe like 40, 35 degrees, maybe 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, Kurobi! Oh my God, guys, please check out Kurobi5's YouTube channel. She just started YouTubing again, and I really like her videos. Like, she's kind of rambling like me, but she drew a really nice picture too in her previous video. Jazz! Oh my God, there's like so many like Jasmine, Jades, and stuff. Oh, you guys don't understand. So that's like the name of me, obviously, Jasmine Jazz, and my siblings. I'm kind of nervous, by the way, guys. Yuzuki. I want to go to Japan to do some tourism, but I got so much rumors about Black people here. Kind of like zoo animals. What? Yuzuki, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Please, 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 do not let fear stop you from traveling anywhere. If you are afraid of how like people are going to treat you when you travel, well, like you're not doing any service to those people, and you're not doing any service to yourself. Because like if you travel, you get to see the world and how beautiful the world is. You don't really know if the people are going to treat you negatively. But also like when you travel, the people that you meet, you like represent who you are and people that look like you. So you get to show the world that, hey, like, no, we're not all like this. So please go out and travel. Don't be scared. Happy New Year, Jade. Oh, thank you, Ritani, for subbing to Kuro. The Imperial system sucks. Okay, how do you pay the fare in the train station? Are there like tokens or Metro cards? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me show you guys like my Metro card for the train. Oops. As you guys can see, I only got my top half dressed. So I'm wearing like workout pants. So when you're going to the train station, you can buy a ticket from the machines, or you can buy a Suica card. This is a Suica. Oh, this has my name on it. Here. This is a Suica card. And then on the machines in the train stations, you just like tap it, and then you can go into the station. If you don't have this card, and you can buy this card from the machines. If you don't have this card, then you can just buy like the tickets. Put in the money, and you get the ticket to your station. Jazz asks, am I from Japan? I'm not from Japan. I'm just living here. I'm from the US. What part of Japan do you live in? Himitsu desu. That's a secret. But I live like in Tokyo, like kind of like on the edge of Tokyo. Yuzuki Tsukina says they say they stare you and things like that. Oh, come on, don't worry about people staring. So I have a story. When I was younger, and my mom moved me and my older sister to like the county where it's like mostly white people. Like people would stare at us, but then when we saw like Middle Eastern people or like Indian people come to the area, we would stare too. I think it's perfectly natural for people to stare at people that they're not used to seeing. So like don't let people staring like deter you from visiting a country. Like don't worry about it at all. Jay plays, you're mostly afraid of elevators when traveling. Why are you afraid of, oh, yeah, some elevators are bad. In Japan, not so much though. Justin, I don't understand. What do you mean like elevators haunt you? Oh, I'm kind of behind in reading the comments. Sorry. Wow, thank you. Summer is the best time to visit Croatia. Oh, okay, then I'm coming in the summertime. I want to go to Croatia. Maybe not this summer, but I really want to go to Croatia. Kurobi, do a video on that lounge. I want to see it. I hope and pray to God and Jesus Christ that they get rid of all the people who have any disabilities or diseases like MS. Why am I reading this out loud? Holy hell, I'm so sorry, guys. Vivi, I think you need to like meet some more people. Holy hell. What is that? Maybe. So how was everyone's day? Did you guys do anything interesting? Did you like, oh, did you guys fail today? I'm trying to fail more. My favorite place in Tokyo. That's kind of difficult because I have many places, but I like to just walk around Asakusa at night. If you guys come to Japan, if you guys come to Tokyo, I can show you like a really nice speakeasy, like bar. It's my favorite. Actually, they have really good food and really good drinks. Yeah, so if you guys come to Tokyo, just like hit me up. It is part of a perk though on Patreon. Like if you come to Japan and you're a patron, I can show you around Tokyo and my favorite places. But there's like too many places in Tokyo for me to just name. But I do like walking around the Asakusa at night. It's really nice. Do I have any plans to visit other Asian countries? Yes, I do. I was supposed to go to Vietnam last year, but I was also supposed to move, so I kind of canceled my trip. Next, I still want to go to Vietnam. I want to go to Thailand, and I went to Taiwan last year. Was it last year? I went to Taiwan last year, I think. So I plan to go to like Kuala Lumpur, Vietnam, Thailand, and Cambodia next in Asia. Oh, and Bali. I want to go to Bali. I fall on a daily basis. Ritani, you're funny. I just came home from work. I'm exhausted. Oh, otsukare-sama desu. Kurobi. Do you speak fluent Japanese? If yes, how did you learn? I do not speak fluent Japanese. I am able to communicate in Japanese. I can like say what I want. I can say what I need. Like grammatically correct Japanese for the most part. I can pretty much understand what people are saying to me, and then I can respond. But again, it's not going to be grammatically correct. And I learned when I was younger, I started teaching myself for like maybe 2 years. And then I found like a Japanese school in my state in Maryland. And yeah, then I came to Japan. Let's see. Oh my God, there's like so many comments now. Okay. Oh, Happy New Year. And we have to schedule a chat on Skype. Yes, Andy, we have to schedule a chat on Skype. Like they're on January. I'm like all over the place. I'm so sorry. On January 22nd, I'm having a Skype chat for patrons only. If you would like to join, check out my Patreon. And I'm not just like saying it so I can get money for like a new camera. I'm saying it also because I'm working on so many new things for 2018, and I've started blogging more. I used to blog before YouTube. So I started blogging more, and there's a few blogs that are available for like people who aren't patrons too. So everything that I'm working on, whether it's this YouTube channel, another YouTube channel, whether it's collaborations or like business, entrepreneurship, all of that stuff is on Patreon, guys. Oh, Marlon, you're coming to Tokyo during Golden Week. Oh, I hope to meet you. Oh. Marlon, you're going to be a Patreon? Thank you. Wait, who's getting cold for being bad? Eh? Wag na. Cool, if I'm not Japan. In Croatia National Modern Art Museum in Zagreb. Oh, thank you so much. I really want to go to Croatia. I hope to meet you one day. Oh, Jovan, thank you so much for your compliment. People say that I'm positive. I think that I'm a realist. That's like a whole nother conversation I had with like Gizmatic on his channel about like being a realist. I think there's like different parts to being a realist. Jada Williams, hey, welcome back. I don't know if I'm doing this live stream thing right, guys, by the way. Am I supposed to be saying something more? I'm just like focused on answering your questions and not looking like a dork. What exactly is Golden Week? So Golden Week is a time in like May, April, where there's like so many holidays that fall into the same week. And so because there's so many holidays that fall into the same week, many people take off for the entire week. I think actually it's 2 weeks even. No, maybe it's just 1 week. But yeah, so like many Japanese people, they take off and they leave Tokyo and they like go vacationing with their family. So there's Golden Week, and I think that's in like May or April. And then there's also Silver Week, and it's the same thing, but there's less holidays in the same week. Oh, I'm eating dried mangoes. And it's called Golden Week because like it's amazing because there's so many holidays in the same week, like national holidays, that you can take off, and everyone takes off during the entire week. Thank you, Marlon. Just be myself. I'm trying to be myself. I'm trying. Do people ever ask if I'm Ethiopian? So, when I lived in Washington, D.C., there are like many Ethiopians and Eritreans, and I love Ethiopian and Eritrean food. Oh my God, I love it. But sometimes I would pretend that I'm Eritrean or Ethiopian just so I can get like a hookup or a discount or something like that. I do not speak the language whatsoever, but I'm just like, yeah, my father is like from Eritrea or Ethiopia. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like the food is so good. I just have to do it. I'm sorry, King Cold. Yeah, pretending like I'm Ethiopian. Okay. Yes, dried mangoes are life. Dried mangoes and dried bananas are delicious. Do I study any traditional Japanese arts? No, but I really, I'm, this isn't Japanese, but I'm planning to start taking lessons for steel drums. And I do like kakizo, well, like writing kanji. I forgot the Japanese name for it, but like just Japanese calligraphy. And I really do like ikebana. So I have tickets actually to go to an ikebana event. It's the entire month, this month. So I'm probably going to do that. And whenever I can, and whenever I see like classes for ikebana, I go. I go like if there's like a festival or something, I go to the Ikebana festival. No, like if how can I explain this? Because I like randomly find free or like cheap Ikebana classes, like one-time things. So I've been to like a few Ikebana classes. So that's like as much Japanese art as I'm doing. For the most part, my focus right now is like exercising, and I'm working on so much right now. So I've just been focusing on that. But when I have more time, I plan to do like Japanese calligraphy, ikebana, which is flower arrangement, by the way, and practicing the steel drums. And I'd have like I don't know if you guys know, but I play the piano, and there's a piano in my building. So I have started playing the piano again because I love the piano. I love music. So yeah, I hope to play something for you guys in the future. Steel pan from Trinidad and Tobago, great stuff. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love steel drums. Hey, Sakura Rain, how are you? What's up? I didn't eat breakfast, by the way, guys. This is my breakfast. Oh, Jada Williams wants to know how old I am. Oh, how old do you guys think I am? You're going to offend me too. I'm sure of it. How old do you guys think I am? That's probably like a really loaded question. Jada Williams, how old do you think I am? Taiko drums are awesome too. I play the taiko drums in the arcades. Like they have like the taiko like think like DDR, and you have to hit it on the beat. 21, 24, 24, 23. Okay. 22. I'm 18. 39. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm just kidding, Sheen Bucky. I'm not 39. I'm 28. I'm 28. Sheen Bucky, hiroi. You better have been joking. I'm not 39. Liar? Oh. Mm. Now, wait, I look way younger than what? I look way younger than 28? Oh, thank you, my hair, yay. I look way younger than 28 or like, or what? You guys are being too kind, stop it. Oh, thank you. So it's like really funny because when I meet people, like, and they don't know my age, well, when they don't know my age, they say like I act very childish. They say like I act like a child, and then people say that I act really mature. And to me, those are kind of like the complete opposites. But yeah, when people know my age, they're just like, oh, but you act so childish. So throughout my life, actually throughout my adult life, people are always telling me that I act like a kid and I act very mature. I embrace it though. The things that Logan Paul did give any effects different is in Japan. What does it? Kyoto asks about Logan Paul. Yeah, so in Japan, Japan follows a kind of like group mentality. So like it's very common when I meet Japanese people, they always talk about like Japanese people do this, Japanese people do not do this. So they think of themselves as a group. And this is just generally speaking, because of course like every individual is different. But for the most part, when I meet Japanese people, like older people, they always talk about Japanese people as the group. So Logan Paul's incident did not help for foreigners whatsoever. Because again, and it's not all Japanese people, like when you come to Japan, as the culture, they kind of accept you as part of the group of where you're from. So his little antics and everything does not look good for any foreigners. And especially like me being a foreigner and being a YouTuber, it's like really difficult. I'm like more conscious of like when I'm making a video. So just the other day, I was out with another YouTuber on a project we're working on. And we were like very conscious of like if we're going to get kicked out of the place, out of the location for filming, because we're like foreigners and we are making a video. So Logan Paul's thing didn't help at all. So I plan to transition to a fully vegan. Ah, vegan. So I'm not a vegan, but I do like vegan food, and I don't eat that much meat, especially now. I don't know what it is. Like I've really been turned off, especially by heavy meats like beef. So in a much older video, I showed you guys when I bought this book, Thug Kitchen, Eat Like You Give a Fuck. Am I allowed to say that? That's the name of the book, guys. Okay, that's the name of the book. I'm not just cursing. Yeah, but I've started cooking out of this book more, and all of the food in here is vegan and absolutely delicious. I don't know if I'm promoting them. They're not paying me, but I would recommend this book because it's amazing. And yeah, I would like to transition fully to a vegan diet. I was vegan before, then I was pescatarian, I was vegetarian, I was it all. Um, because I just like the feeling I get when I'm like a vegan, my whole body feels really just full of energy and vibrant. Yeah, so I would like to go back to eating a vegan diet. And I'm kind of slowly transitioning, but this is my first time classifying it as transitioning. But I have been eating even less meat than what I usually eat. Oh, but I love tsukemen, and tsukemen is amazing, and ramen. So that's like my cheat foods. Where do I get my hair done? I do my hair myself. So Kiran, is that you? I can't read like your name, but I'm pretty sure that's you. You ask, what do I do other than teaching through Hello Sensei? So I think I spoke to you like privately about like finding a job in Japan, like a side job. So I do teach English for a company, but I teach there part-time. Then I also have many private students. And yeah, that's kind of like where most of my money is coming from. Um, but I have so many private students, which is why I started uh, like trying to make more products and stuff to gear towards my Japanese students who are learning English and other people around the world who want to learn English. Because I have too many students and I have such a big demand. I'm trying to make a supply so that I can like distance myself a little bit. Why don't I, what? Wait, what happened? Wait, I'm so behind on comments. Wait. Oh, why don't I set up a super chat? Because I never heard of it, and I'm gonna have to research it after this. Yes, I do have a video on Logan Paul. Sheen Bucky Hanma says, I think talking about Logan Paul is a waste of our time. I think so too. But I think like some people are curious, so that's okay. Sakura Rain says, more useful than childish. There's a time and a place for everything. Thank you. I'm gonna share this one. I'm so behind in your comments. Slow down. Let's talk about worthwhile things. Wait, okay. Jada says, hey, do you come up with a planned schedule for these live videos? I just happened to see this one today. Oh yeah, Jada. So in my past videos, I've been advertising this live stream. So yeah. As for my other videos, I kind of have a schedule, sort of. But I'm just curious. Sakura Rain likes cheese. Yummy. Hanmi festival. Kurobi 5. What is Hanmi? Hanmi. Do you mean Hanami? Hanami. I made 2 videos. So I made a video about Hanami, I think. Or no, I was just in many collaboration videos last year for Hanami. I think I made a video on Hanami last year. And the year before, too. Yeah, but I'll try to like make, there's like, if you guys are going to be in Japan, there's going to be another YouTube Hanami festival, but you don't have to be a YouTuber to come. So please, like, if you're in Japan and you want to meet me, you want to meet a lot of YouTubers in Japan, please come to the Hanami festival. I do not remember when it is. I just got the advertisement or like the invite for it just yesterday. I will put the information down below in the description box when this chat is finished. Did I buy that online? Did I buy what? Rockmon. Okay, let's see. So, vegetarian. Oh, Jade is vegetarian. Nice. Oh, bye, J Plays. See you, Justin. I hate manager. I'm just so tired of playing with this. What do you like? Whoa, Sakura Rain wants me to make a cooking channel. I don't know about that. I like to cook. I think I'm a good cook. People like my cooking, but I don't think I can make a cooking channel. Maybe like a cooking segment, but even that. Oh, Andy Virgo, super chat accepts donations. Oh, well, I like need a new camera, so maybe I should do that next time actually, because I've been filming like more than 30 of my last videos with my like my phone. This is it. Yeah. So I need a new camera, and that's why I've been like pushing Patreon, guys. Yeah. Why did I just get like kind of bummed out just saying that? I don't like asking for money. Andy, you're like really sweet though. Thank you. Oh yeah, vegetables in Japan are so expensive, especially fruits. Oh my god, they're like really expensive. Oh my god, there's like so many. Let me try to catch up. How did I learn Japanese on a conversational level? Was it from being in Japan? Did living in Japan improve your Japanese? Okay, so being in Japan has helped my Japanese, like especially my kanji. How did I become conversational? eh, I don't know if you guys are like, if you speak multiple languages, but there's like a stage that you enter before becoming like conversational. I think many people, when they think, are you conversational in Japanese and Spanish, whatever, I think many people think like, do you just stay in this language? But I think for many people who are learning a language, conversational is just like, can you have a conversation no matter if it's purely in that language or no? So when I'm having a conversation with a Japanese person, and I live in a share house too, so there's like many opportunities for me to practice. But when I'm having a conversation with Japanese people, many Japanese people have learned English in school. So their like writing is really good. Or if you say things the way that it's written, the way it looks like, they can usually understand. But it's usually just us going back and forth between Japanese and like little bits of English. So I think like that's my level of Japanese. I don't know, like I can have conversations, but it's not always going to be completely in Japanese. Um, Gudetama Cafe! I love Gudetama. I actually have like a coin purse. Actually, I don't want to show you guys because it's so dirty. I used to put my train card on my Gudetama purse, and that's why it got really dirty. Cooking segment sounds nice. It's Kyoto. They have a line pop-up shop on Times Square. Oh, really? Oh, wait a minute. Do you mean like Times Square in Shinjuku? Or do you mean Times Square in New York? I can't wait to meet you in Tokyo. Albino Sappin. Okay, Marlon, I look forward to it. I can show you like a really nice romantic place in Tokyo. My favorite bar. Producing foods are expensive and you rarely eat meat. What do you eat? So Sakura Rain, this is a really good question. And this is actually something I've not really been struggling with, but like I've been having a hard time with. So how can I put this? I'm not, I eat, guys. I swear I eat. Like I was just eating mangoes. But yeah, oftentimes because I don't want to eat like crappy food, I don't eat fast food. Sometimes I eat Japanese fast food, but I don't eat like Western fast food in Japan. So like sometimes I will skip meals because I'd rather not eat versus eat something that's really like not healthy or not good. So that's like I'm trying to focus on just eating. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, Sakura Rain. So I've been getting like more dried fruits, like my dried mangoes, and yeah, and like for the most part, if I can't find like food that I want to eat, I still eat fish, and I do eat meat. It's just like sometimes I like really I'm not feeling it, and I don't want to eat meat. So yeah. How long do I plan on being in Japan for? Do I ever miss America? Not now. Not like I take that back. Like I do miss the US. I miss I miss the food. Of course I miss my friends and family. But I prefer being in Japan, especially right now. I don't know if you guys can guess my political affiliations or not affiliations, like side. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be in Japan, but I do plan to be in Japan for a really long time. And I plan to like always come back to Japan for the rest of my life. So how is the weather? Do you want to see? I just showed other people, but like This is the weather right now. Oh, it's cold. It's really cold. Yeah. You see? There's like a chill in the air. I think it's like maybe 35 or 36-ish degrees Fahrenheit. I want. Wait. Okay, I have to go back. Who is this person buying expensive fruits and veggies? I do that. Do you think my diet changed since I went to Japan? Yes. When I was living in the US, I was kind of more bougie, and I would always, I had the money and I had the time to like cook, and I always ate like organic food, and I would like invite my friends to like dinner parties and stuff. Yeah, so in the States, I did eat meat. I didn't eat that much meat, but I always ate like a more clean diet. In Japan, there's like a lot of pork in like almost everything. Not everything, but it's always either pork or fish. So it's like more difficult to stay like a vegan or vegetarian. It's not impossible, especially if you're like in downtown Tokyo. There are many like vegan and vegetarian places. But yeah, my diet has changed in that I do eat more like greasy. Like ramen can be kind of like oily. Um, and skimming, I love skimming, but it's like if not too much isn't really good for you, obviously. So my diet has kind of deteriorated a little bit. Intermittent fasting is healthy, so don't worry so much. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting, but just like not consciously. I typically eat like one big meal a day, and I eat snacks throughout the day. And it's not because I planned it; it's just like kind of what I do. And I've been like this throughout my maybe since like middle school or high school. I've always eaten like primarily one big meal, and then eat like either a smaller meal or just eat like snacks throughout the day. Yeah, Kurobi, do the review video. I'll check it out. Shin Baki Hanma. Like a lot of your comments are like getting flagged for me to approve. I don't think they're bad though. This is so funny. I don't blame you. Like she learns life. Hey. Why are you jealous? I want snow. I don't like going out in snow. I like having snowball fights. But like if I have to work or something like that, I don't like going out in snow. But I really want snow. I hope it snows. Sakura Rain, I think I will be here when you come here in 4 to 5 years, or maybe sooner. Shin Baki Hanma, you don't think anyone with any sanity misses America? Interesting view. Is it expensive living in Japan? Amy Ploy. It can be. Like it depends on your lifestyle and what you are willing to accept and not accept. So there are many hyakuen supermarket, not many actually. There's quite a few hyakuen 100 yen, so like a dollar store supermarket. It's not even a supermarket. It's just like a dollar store convenience store that has fruits and veggies and meat. So you can like, I lived off of that when I first came to Japan. There are ways to like save money in Japan. There's so many ways, and there's many ways of like finding a side job or something. So it really depends on you. But overall, is it expensive in Tokyo? I want to say no, but that's just for me. Do I have a degree? Yes, I do. I worked hard on that. I have a degree in international business. Marlon Colonel asks, what do you like about Japan that America doesn't have, and what do you like about America that Japan doesn't have? Wait, what? What do I like about Japan that America doesn't have? I like the I like I like the scenery, and I like the many parks, and I like the temples because I like to meditate, and I think like temples are really good, no matter what your religion is, to just like sit and just meditate outside of the temple or like on a bench or something like that. It's like really spiritual. I like that. I also like the nightlife. I like to dance. Yeah. In America, what I miss is the food. Primarily the food. I also miss, like, I used to live near Georgetown. Not Georgetown, like near, oh my God, I'm forgetting. DuPont Circle. I used to live not too far from DuPont Circle when I lived in Washington, D.C. And I miss the whole like Washington, D.C. vibe, like northwest side where I used to live. Trying to catch up on your comments. No, wait. Oh, She Learns asks, do I watch Kuro Couch? Yes, I do. I love Gizmo and I love Gizmatic. I love their channel. It's really entertaining. Actually, before I started this live stream, I was watching their channel. It's really cool. I like it. Sorry. Oh, no, I did not. Well, like my visa situation is kind of interesting because it's just really interesting. My job does sponsor my visa, but not necessarily because it's a part-time job. It's like, it's a long story, but I will say if you guys want something in life, know what you're worth and negotiate. So that's how I got my visa. Jobs that you can get as a foreigner besides teaching. Zakia asks if there's any jobs I can get besides teaching as a foreigner. Yeah, there are jobs, but I think teaching is the easiest one. Yeah, so many people actually work in IT. So if you have an IT degree, that would help. What else? Oh, there's many translation jobs. So if your Japanese is good, you can translate from English to Japanese. But those are the prime jobs: is teaching English, IT, or translations. Yeah. So many people that I meet that teach English, like myself, they come to Japan and they have a mission, they have a goal, they have a focus, they know where they want their life to go. And coming to Japan is perfect because you're isolated from the many distractions of your home country. And as a teacher, you have so much time to like work on your goals and your focus. When it's like summer vacation, summer break, and you get to leave work early, like not early, but you leave work earlier than other people. So that's why many people that I know, at least many people that I associate with, they come to Japan because they like Japanese culture, but they think of Japan as a place to like really focus on themselves and work on themselves. And that's exactly what I'm doing here too. Have I thought about getting my PhD if I don't already have one? I have thought about getting a PhD. However, oh, these are like all, you guys are asking questions that I really want to make videos about. I can elaborate on this, but like, how can I like shorten this? So I do want a PhD. However, I think like what I want in life, I think it's really important to just like, don't get a degree just because everyone else is doing it. You really know what you want. I really think knowing what you want is pivotal for life. And I think for what I want to do in life, a PhD is not necessary. And I see my finish line and where I have to go, and a PhD is not necessary. Master's degree is not necessary. Even like a bachelor's degree was necessary for me to be to this point. However, I do want a PhD, but I know for a fact that me getting a PhD is just for me. It's not going to be used for anything. Not that I think of. So if I was to get a PhD, it's just to say like, hey, I have one. I'm not going to get a PhD just because. Yeah. Have I been to China or will I ever travel there? China is not on the top of my list, not for any special reason, but I do, if like someone buys me a ticket to China, I'll go to China. But yeah, I would like to go to China, but it's just like not at the top of my list right now. Right now, I'm planning to go to Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Kuala Lumpur and Bali. So, am I like? I hope I'm like answering everyone's questions so that I'm not missing anything. Just up to you. Oh, yay! Kurobi, you got another subby. I'm so happy for you. I love when you guys guys like send me like your artwork, send me like music that you're working on. I love people. I love passionate people. And in one of my other videos, surround yourself with greatness, I told you guys about some of my friends, and yeah, like all of my friends, 100%. I do not hang out with boring people. All of my friends, especially here in Japan, are working on their passions, and I love passionate people. And yes, so why did I go off on that rant? Someone just wrote something. Oh yeah, so Kurobi just got another subscriber, and I'm really happy because before in the first live stream, she was kind of hesitant. So if this is her interest, if this is where she wants to go, I'm like really happy and yay! So guys, you can always send me stuff that you're working on. I will support you if it aligns with like my goals too. But like I encourage people not to just follow the rigid line of just like going to school, getting a job, and dying. Follow your dreams, guys. Sakura Rain asks if I would ever date Utah. Is Utah watching this? Maybe he'll watch this later. That's a secret. He needs it. I don't know. I would date Utah. I don't know. Like that's like this is a loaded question, guys. Don't ask me stuff like that. He's my friend. Like seriously, we're just friends, guys. Would you ever stay in a Spanish-speaking country again? If so, which one? Yes. I was thinking about visiting another Spanish-speaking country, maybe probably not this year. Probably next year or something. I'll go to another Spanish-speaking country because no, I dropped my mangoes. But I like speaking Spanish. No, my mangoes. Where'd it go? Okay. This isn't the one that dropped, okay? So don't judge me. Like, yeah. Yeah, but if I go to another Spanish-speaking country, I really like South America, and South America is really cheap, and I love Peru. Bolivia, I believe, is the cheapest country in South America. So maybe I'll go to Bolivia. But it's like really similar to Peru. So I don't know. But if I was to go back to a Spanish-speaking country, it would probably be in Europe. Not Europe, in South America. Maybe Spain. I don't know yet. Maybe actually Spain. I don't know, but I am planning to go to another Spanish-speaking country maybe next year because I love speaking Spanish. I love Spanish. Do a collab with who? Sakura Rain? You said do a collab with someone. With who? Oh, I should do a collab with Gizmo. Oh, you guys like bother Gizmo. Tell him to like to have me on their show. Like I would like to be on their show, but I'm not gonna beg for it. No, I'll ask too, but like yeah, bother them. Like say like have Enlightize on your show. Do I watch Curly and Kansai? Yes, I do watch Curly and Kansai. I watch it all, guys. I love their show too. Hmm? Keen Bucky Hanma says, sup, Jazzy? Sup? I don't know which name to call you by. Should I call you Sheen, Bucky, or Hanma? Mr. Hanma? Hey. Whoa, Jovan, thank you. Manbu Gapusho? Scholarship. Jovan, is this for like getting a PhD though? I'll look it up. Damage. Eh? Damage. Hey! I hope our channel grows too. Wait a minute. I'm so bad at names. That's me right there, dropping food. Oh, I've been to the UK. Actually, yeah, I should definitely go back to the UK. I went there, I was like really young. And I had such a good time. So maybe I'll go back to the UK. But if I go back to Europe, actually, I can do a Euro trip. Oh, have you guys seen that movie, Euro Trip? Oh, I just got like really excited. Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably do like a Euro trip. I have so many European friends, so yeah, I can go to the UK. But again, maybe that will be next year. Maybe. Oh, talking already, you told Gizmo? Tell him again. Tell him again. Okay, Bucky. I'll call you Bucky. I like that. That's cute. How long am I staying in Japan? Cora Alexander asks. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty long term, I plan. Maybe. Hmm. Oh yeah, I think I caught up to your comments. Yay! Hmm. Has anyone been to Japan before? How long ago, Marlon? How long ago was it since your last time here? Oh, come back to Japan. Come back to Japan. Any tips on getting to Japan? Yes, Sakura Rain. In the description box, you guys can find an infographic that I made. So a while ago, many of you guys asked me like the same questions about how to come to Japan, life in Japan, what to do in Japan. And so I made an infographic like months ago, maybe like early last year. I made an infographic showing you guys like everything that I have, including how I got this place here, how I got my job, how I get like my like side income, and like yeah, how when I first came to Japan, I didn't have to pay any rent for like the 3 4 months. 4 months I was living in Japan. I wasn't paying any rent or anything, and I was volunteering. So I have all that information on how you can do that too, and a free infographic. I sound like an infomercial. I made a free infographic, and it's on a Google Drive. There's a link to it in the description box, so you guys can check that out if you're interested. Um, my main tip on traveling cheaply though, outside of like buying the plane tickets, my main tip would be check out volunteering programs. For example, like workaway.info, HelpX, and Woof. That's all in the infographic too. So all of those sites, those organizations, whatever, um, they connect you to people all over the world, including Japan, so that you can volunteer for a few hours a week, and you can live and get free food, free living, free food. Is Japan hiring art teachers slash majors? That is really not. I don't know. I have no experience with that. What made you what made me decide to move to Japan? It's such a bold decision. Um, what made me? So I've always been interested in Japan. It's like kind of a long story too. But I've always been interested in Japan. My grandmother has traveled like many countries around the world, and she kind of influenced me. And yeah, she's never been to Japan though. And yeah, so in school when I was younger, we were learning about Japan. The type of school that I went to, every month or like every few weeks, it was like every month, our school would have like a theme of a different country. So in like history class, science class, music class, we would like sing and talk about and learn things from this country. So for instance, when we were learning about Japan, in music class, we were like singing Japanese songs. History class, we were learning about Japanese history. Yeah, so stuff like that. So that I fell in love with Japan in elementary school because of that. On top of that, my mom used to make me and my older sister do book reports for her, and we would have to find books that are related to what we're learning on in school. So I think like just learning more about Japan made me interested in Japan. And when I had the means to do it, first I moved to Peru. So before Japan, I was living in Peru. Um, yeah, and then like one day, like no joke, no exaggeration, I just woke up and I said like, hey, I can actually go to Japan now. There's nothing stopping me from going to Japan. So I went to Japan like within like what 2 3 weeks of me just waking up and deciding. So I do things kind of impulsively sometimes. Yay! You're going March 30th, Jada. I hope to see you. Research student. Ooh. Ah, Jonathan May, did you like Japan? Where did you go? Ah, Darmaj. How am I supposed to say it? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yes, let's do a collaboration video sometime. Hit me up. I've never been to Japan. Probably for the 2020 Olympics, I'll go. Ooh. I plan to actually be away for the 2020 Olympics. I don't want to be here, guys. I do not want to be here. So I plan to like not be here for the Olympics. Maybe for like not the whole year, but I do not want to be here because I think there's going to be like so many people and so many crazy foreigners and stuff. And I'm just gonna no, I don't want any part of that. Do I have any family in Japan? No. Oh, you stayed in Shinjuku. Nice. Very nice. Oh, Zakia, you're gonna make me sad. You asked if any of my family members visit me in Japan. No, no one has visited. Oh, actually, two cousins. Well, really one cousin. My cousins came to visit, and I made a video about their stay here. They were kind of shocked with some things. It was like a two-part video. I can maybe post that somewhere too. It was called like Strangers in Japan, if you can find that. Yeah, they were like it was really fun to make. But aside from my cousins, like no other family members have visited me. How can I be away from family so long? Cora asks. I love my family. And I've mentioned quite a few times that my grandmother is like I have many inspirations and many role models, but I think my grandmother was pivotal for me to get this far in life. My grandmother is multilingual. She's traveled to many countries, and when I was growing up, she was always like in a different country. So she's also never given me a toy. She's never given me or my siblings, my cousins, a toy or anything in our lives. And so she always taught us about like how to pursue curiosity. And that's kind of like from her, I kind of take my take on life is that if I'm curious about something, like go for it. And so family, like I feel like they're all this is like kind of bad. I don't know if people are gonna understand this if I say it, but I feel like family will always be there. It depends, like there's so many different philosophies and thoughts that I have on this. But I love my family so much and I really want to take care of them, but I feel like I can't do much if I am there with them. So I don't know if this makes any sense whatsoever for you guys. Um, yeah. So I feel like I want to help my family. Like my family is okay, but I want to help my family, and you can't help anyone without helping yourself. So in order for me to do that, I have to like branch out, see what the world has for me, pursue my dreams, pursue my goals, and only then, when I have something to attribute and to give to my family, then I can like be there. But if I'm like really going off, guys. But for me to just like be with my family and always wondering like what would happen if I left, like if I didn't go, and always thinking like, oh, I wonder what it would be like. I would always feel like unfulfilled in life. I feel like, and I feel like I would take that I would take that out on my family, and that's kind of what happened in my previous relationship when I was in the States. I had a long-term relationship for like 5 years. I felt like I was like taking it out on my partner. It was like, yeah, but I feel like I prefer to live my life to the absolute fullest, so that I am pleased, I am happy, and yeah, and my family is happy that I'm happy. So there's that. I really went off on that one. Sorry. um, I think he stuck a picture of me. Jonathan May, like, are you talking about in Japan? Like a woman took a picture of you? I wouldn't really mind too much. It's like you have to think like there are people who have never seen black people, and they probably think like maybe they see like black people on TV or something like that. But like, can you imagine if you saw like what is like I don't know, like can you imagine if you saw like a blue man? Oh yeah, there actually are. There's like a case like this health condition or something like that where your skin turns blue. And like it's very rare that this condition happens. But can you imagine if you saw a blue man, you would stare too. So it is really uncomfortable. It is annoying, but yeah, it happens. And so if you travel though, then people are getting used to you. So when they see like the next black guy or whatever, then they're not going to be as surprised about it. Hopefully not. Yeah, Shibuya is awesome. Bucky-san, you're so nice. Thank you. Thank you for your compliment. Zakia asks if people stare at me. It's so awkward. Do I stare back? Yes, people stare at me, but truthfully, I stopped seeing it, or I stopped when I first came to Japan. A lot of people did stare at me, but I think like because of how I was brought up, people have been staring at me my entire life. Because I've always been put in environments where I am like an outlier, or like I'm like a different one. So it did bother me a little bit at first, because like I'm now in a different country surrounded by all these people that like have similar features, and then I'm just like really off the scale, if that makes sense. But like it didn't bother me that much as like some people, some foreigners who come here, it really does bother them. But it didn't bother me that much. And yes, like if I see like a child staring, or if I see someone staring like really for a long time, because many times when people stare at me, if you look at them, they'll turn their gaze. But sometimes people do not turn their gaze, and this is when I have a staring contest, and I just like stare, and yeah, I wait for them to like turn their gaze. I'm pretty good at winning, by the way. Oh, so what the name of the first book I will write? Jovan Young asks. The title? I'm really bad at choosing titles, but I'm not sure yet. Jada says that her teacher says that Black people are basically celebrities in Japan. When am I to expect, and what should I avoid? Black people are celebrities in Japan? I don't know about that. Like, yeah, like in the city, in like Tokyo, maybe Osaka too. Like in the city areas, like I feel like people, not, it's not just Black people either. It's just like people who really stand out that look like foreigners. White people too. Like, yeah, people are like really interested about you. I don't know if I'd say so far as like actually some instances I have been treated almost like a celebrity. So if you come to Japan, what to expect? Expect to have fun. Don't put your focus and energy on other people staring at you, guys. Put all your focus and energy on having a wonderful time. Don't worry about people who stare. Don't worry about people. Don't be scared of people, like what they could do. Okay, just have a wonderful time. You're gonna have a good time. What should you avoid? I don't know. Like, just be you. Jonathan May, you felt like a celeb? Oh, nice. Marlon Carnell. When I was there, it wasn't much different from being white. Oh, okay. Sakura Rain asks, why is it that so many countries have bad impressions of Black people? How much time do I have for this topic? So, Sakura, like, there are so many factors, but there's a big factor, it's imperialism. And yeah, unfortunately, the British Empire and European empires conquered a whole lot of the world. And they got to tell their story, uh, including like how they view like who was inferior to them, and that happened to be like African slaves. So they spread that viewpoint all over the world. This is just like one thing. But they didn't. The British Empire, European empires didn't really conquer much of Asia, at least like China, Japan, and stuff. So that's why Japan and China kind of have like a different take, but like the influence is still there. That's just my take on it. But seriously, don't let that get to you, guys. Live your life. How are dark-skinned people treated there? And your opinion on the blackface scandal from a Japanese comedian? Andy Odd Virgo asks. Um, guys, like I feel like you guys are putting so much emphasis on being a Black person. So like seriously, just like live your life. Deal with this stuff when it arises. When you come to Japan, just like deal with it. Unless like I don't know, like just deal with it when it comes. So I can't speak for everyone in Japan because it really depends on like how you carry yourself and what you do. Um, generally speaking, generally speaking, like I haven't had like some people have talked about me on the train. I can hear them talking about me in Japanese, and that's going to happen whether you're Black or you're white. Just because like in Japan there aren't many people, there's not many foreigners. And so they talk about, just like I said, what I said before, like if you see a blue man, you're going to tell your friends like, oh my God, I saw a blue man. It's exactly the same. Like when they see a Black person, when they see like a white person, especially if you are in a rural area, they're going to talk. And sometimes they talk about it in front of you. So don't let like what you think, don't like, just don't pay attention to it. You can address them if they're talking about you and you want to like ask them or something. They're just like, hey, like I understand, something like that. You can do that, but like don't think about problems before they arise, because they're not really problems until you meet them. That's my opinion. My opinion on the blackface scandal, I think it was wrong and they should have known better. Because although he didn't mean any harm, putting blackface on, it kind of like shows people that Black people aren't to be taken seriously and they're basically a joke. So I don't agree with it. Canada, I'm Ethiopian. People still stare at me here and ask to touch my hair, so I'm not too worried about going to Japan. King Gold. Yeah, pretty much. Like here in Japan, people don't really ask me to touch. Some people have just touched my hair actually, but yeah, they don't really ask. They just like meh, like touch. What did I major in? I majored in international business. Kira. Eh? Wait! I have to catch up again. Eh? Oh, ABMNS. I don't know how to like. I don't know what to call you like for a short term. Abin's production. Hey, thank you so much for always commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. I love your comments too. um, Here in Atlanta, finding good sushi is very hard, but I really enjoyed even the conveyor belt sushi. Yeah, conveyor belt sushi is good. How long have I had dreads, and will I ever cut them off? I have had locks for maybe 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Ooh. Maybe like 6 or 7 years. Oh my God, 6 years. I've had locks for 6 years. Will I ever cut them off? I think I'll probably comb them out. I may not like cut them off, but I'll probably get them back again. What is the name of the Black actor in the SoftBank commercial? I don't know. Is it lame to go to Sakura alone, especially as a guy? No, not at all. Like, go. You'll find other people there too. Oh, thank you. You like my outfit. I happen to be quite tall, so would that cause me any inconvenience? How tall are you speaking, Jada? Like, how tall are you? Have you been to Southeast Asia? If so, how would I describe my experience as a Black woman in East Asia versus Southeast Asia? Have I been to Southeast? Does Taiwan count? I love Taiwan. I don't think Taiwan counts. I don't know. Like outside of Taiwan, I haven't been to any other Asian countries. Taiwan and Japan and Guam, but Guam is part of the U.S. So yes, ABMNS. Hollywood is a big factor. Jonathan May asks, "What's my favorite area to have a good time in Tokyo? Shibuya, Roppongi?" I like going to Shibuya. I really like Shibuya. And again, like I mentioned this before, but it's a Patreon perk that if you come to Japan, I will show you my favorite places in Tokyo. And I have a favorite, it's a secret hideaway bar. Maybe I'll make a video of it. Maybe not, actually. It's like a speakeasy bar, and they have like, oh my God, it's like really difficult to find. And but if you guys come to Japan, if you're a Patreon, I will show you guys around. If I could talk with one person, either living or dead, who would that be? Maybe Jesus. Maybe Jesus. Jesus. Do I enjoy sushi? I love sushi. Bucky says it's a bit hard for Black folks to not be wary of going to non-Black nations. We get a lot of shit, unfortunately, in this crappy country. Oh, that's an opinion. But I don't knock it. Listen, causality. I can read, I swear. Hey, thanks for joining. Anonymous says, which areas of Japan have I visited already? I've been like north and south. Does that count? I haven't been like everywhere. I've been to like Nagoya, Osaka, Tochigi, Saitama, Gunma, Gifu, Okinawa, Mie, Tochigi, Nikko. I've been to like a handful of places. I have to travel more in Japan. Did you guys know? Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't say that because, like, I don't know. I'll just keep it a secret. Where do I find hair products like moisturizers? Do I have to order it online? So I made a video about this, about my locks in Japan, Zakia. It's very difficult to find moisturizers and stuff like that here in Japan. There is coconut oil. For the most part, I just like spray my hair with like coconut oil and water. Sometimes, not even all the times. And sometimes I do like, but I like to use lock gels for my locks when I'm twisting it. I put this all in that video, my locks in Japan. Yeah, but in Japan it's so difficult to find them, so I just do it without any products. And life is hard in South Asia. Kevin Jones, have I gone to a country without being able to speak the language? Yes, I have. I went to Taiwan. But I love languages because I think you can find out more about humans. Sounds really funny. But I feel like you can learn more about the human species when you learn languages, because each language has words for things that another language does not have. So if, for example, Japanese is a very contextual language. So even Japanese people, I remember Utah telling me this, when he's adding subtitles to his videos, it can be very difficult to add subtitles because if you're not there, if you don't know the full context in Japanese, it's very difficult to understand what's going on. And this is like coming from Japanese people too. However, in English is a low context language. So you don't really need to be in the situation to know what people are talking about. We have pronouns, yes, but because we always are using pronouns, and it's in English, to be fluent in English, it's always obvious like what we're talking about. Yeah, so I feel like before I go to a country, I always try to learn some of the language. So when I went to Taiwan, I tried to learn some Mandarin. Also, my little sister speaks Mandarin, so I tried to learn like a few phrases and tried to remember a few phrases before I went. Any other countries that I've been to? But for the most part, when I go to a country, Oh, I also went to Morocco. When I was in Morocco, I didn't speak Arabic or French or Berber. That was interesting. That was a lot of fun, though. But I tried speaking French. Cruel B5 asks, how much is the YouTube meetup ticket thingy? I don't understand. Do you mean like the YouTube Hanami? It should be free. It's usually always free. For those of you guys who are just joining, I mentioned before that there is going to be a Hanami, a YouTube Hanami. This happens like every year. It's going to be in Yoyogi Park. I don't remember the date. I think it's April 7th. So if you're in Japan and you would like to meet me and other YouTubers here in Japan, please come to the Hanami. I will post on Facebook a link to the invite. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions and I'll try to answer them. I'm trying to catch up on all your comments. I plan to come to Thailand actually, ABMS, MNS. Is there like something I can call you that's shorter, Adams production? Yeah, it does. Hey, Navjot. I don't know I don't know how to pronounce your name, but yeah, you messaged me privately on Facebook. Yeah, I really hope you come to Japan. Don't be afraid, guys. Just jump first, ask questions later. Just come to Japan if that's what you want to do. Sakura Rain wants to set up a J-vlogging channel and a homemade beauty channel, as I know. Oh, thank you so much. Sakura, do it. Start. Just start, okay? Start your channel and I will be watching, okay? Like, pinky promise. You can ask Kurobi. I watch her channel too. Does it snow in Tokyo often? Since I've been in Japan for 3 years now. I've only seen snow maybe like once or twice. Oh, Cora, you're Moroccan. I absolutely love your country. I went like all over Morocco. So I mostly stayed in Marrakesh. And then I went to, where is it called? I've been Hadou. And I went to Sahara. I went camping in the Sahara. That was really beautiful. And Fez. And I went like all over from north to south. But I really wanted to go to Tangier, and I didn't get a chance to go to Tangier, so I have to go back to Morocco. Cedric. Oh, Cedric. Okay, ABMNS. I will call you Cedric. Thank you. Do they have hanamis every year? I heard Ayana and Rachel and June talking about it. For the most part, yes, there are. As long as I've been here for 3 years, there are always like YouTube hanamis. Hanami, actual hanami, Japanese hanami, cherry blossom viewing, that is every year. And that is celebrated all throughout Japan, north to south, Hokkaido, everywhere. Some people I know, they travel all the way from like South Japan all the way up to the north, following the cherry blossom. It's really nice. They have a lot of time on their hands. But yeah, it's every year. The YouTube Hanami, I think for every year that I've been here, there's been a YouTube Hanami. Don't worry, Japan is great. It is definitely worth the flight. Yes, it is, Kevin Jones. Cedric, have you learned to speak Thai? If so, was it hard? And how did you learn? Oh yeah, that's a good question. I want to know. Kurobi5 asks, have I been to an onsen? So I've been to Sento. Sento is like the public bathhouses, and so if you guys have seen like Spirited Away, Chihiro's Adventure, something like that, there she works in a bathhouse. I've been to something like that. Not so many people. Okay, it's like think of like a really tiny bathhouse. You just wash and you sit in the baths. So I've been to that, but an actual onsen, no. I also went to a center that was outside too, which was nice. But an onsen is a bath fueled by heated by volcano vents, and usually it's outside. So I was thinking about going this winter. Actually, I have no one to go with. All my friends are like out traveling and stuff, and I can't go with guys. So, but I'll probably go by myself to Hakone, because Hakone is a famous place for onsens. But I'll probably go this year, and I will take you guys along with me. How are the summers in Japan? Summers here are humid and hot, but I like it. I think you did. Lucid causality. If I'm not wrong, I think you did JET. How was your transition between doing JET and working in private English teaching, I assume? So, lucid causality. You probably think that I did JET because of a collaboration I did with My Life Japan. I did not do JET at all. I didn't. I came to Japan with a different, a program, business, whatever, where I volunteered for free and I got to live here for free. And that information is in my free infographic that I included in the description box below. If you guys have more questions outside of that infographic, I will add it to the infographic. Yeah, what was your question? How was my transition between doing JET? Well, I didn't do JET, but my transition between volunteering and living for free in Japan to working here, it was pretty it was okay. Wasn't that big. I did have to get used to like work customs. Like in Japan, greetings are huge. Greetings are really huge. So when you come into work, you must say "Ohayo gozaimasu," and like the guys would say like "azasu" or something like that. Yeah, but you have to greet, and you have to greet when you're leaving and stuff. They're really big on that. What else? Don't lose. Okay. Sorry, I keep like losing your comments. Navi. Okay, I'll call you Navi. I'd love to go to the Hanami. Pray that the ticket isn't too expensive. Kuromi 5! Come to Hanami! Come. You can do it. Try to buy your ticket now. Yeah, try to buy your ticket now. I would even go as far as to say, like, buy your ticket, set up a price alert. And I think this is in the infographic too. Set up a price alert so you can be alerted when the price of the ticket from New York too is cheap. Like if you're coming from any other city outside of New York, it can be pretty expensive going to Japan. But yeah, if you set up a price alert now, you will be alerted for when the price of the ticket drops to a certain price, whatever price that you set. And I would go as far as to say, like, you can buy it on a credit card and just pay it off, because the price alert, like, you should buy it like right then and there. Because if you wait, the price may go back up. So, yeah. Have I been to a sumo fight? Yeah, I have twice. I think, did I include it in the video? I don't remember. I think maybe I put it on my Facebook. It was so awesome, guys. But if you want really cheap tickets, you have to wake up super early. So I woke up like at 4 in the morning, and me and my friend had to wait in line. We did this twice, so we can go see sumo. Oh, it was so cool. But sumo fights are actually shorter than I thought. They're like what? Just like not even a full minute. Yeah, it's like really quick. Oh, Cora, you've been to a Moroccan public bathhouse. I haven't. I have to go back. I love Morocco. Guys, please check out Morocco. It's beautiful. Cedric, you're in the process of learning Thai. I wonder how far you are. It's not difficult. Not subject, just nouns. Ooh, interesting. Jada. Oh, okay. That's for Kurobi, about like J-dramas and K-dramas. I don't really watch TV, so I'm not a good person to ask. Oh, Kiran says, I look enlightened. Do I still look enlightened now? Just kidding. How do I have fun alone? I'd feel awkward. Oh my God. Actually, Japan, there's like, yeah, there are many people. I think being alone, it's not necessarily a problem, but it's like really common in Japan for people to live alone, to be alone. Even when you're looking for apartments, many apartments don't want like 2 people in the apartment. So it's like really easy to find so many people, like Japanese people, even foreigners, just being alone. So don't feel awkward. I go to the movies alone all the time. I'm always like reading books, or this is why I feel like many of my friends who are English teachers here in Japan, they come to Japan so they can get that isolation and really focus on like who I am as a person, what I want in life, and what I'm doing. So don't feel awkward being alone. I feel like I'm my own best friend. Navi, hey, I saw in one of your videos that you're friends with Joji. Yeah, Joji, brother, soul. You need to ask him about me whenever you meet him, and he knows my short name. Oh, okay, Navi. Yeah, I know Joji. He's so cool. He's like so much fun to hang out with. Is the color navy blue a favorite there? When I was there, nearly everyone had on navy blue or black coat. Mine was red, and I felt like a silly dress, which it was. Jonathan May. So actually, like, I don't know if it's the navy blue is a favorite color in Japan. But yeah, many people here wear black. Fashion is a thing, especially here in Tokyo, and I love fashion too. But I've actually been getting more into fashion. I found like a few favorite designers. I have to buy more from them, then I'll tell you guys. Anyway, yeah, but black always looks, for the most part, like sleek and put together. And I guess that's why so many people wear black. I don't really know so much about like navy blue. I didn't notice that as much, but yeah, many people here wear like black. Oh, Jovan, you talk about like the rubber ducky onsen. I want to go there. I really want to go there. Bucky, you say it's cold here in New York City, around 18 degrees, but it feels like 5. How's the winter there in Japan currently? Right now, so my balcony is open. I'm so bad. I have the heat on, but my balcony is open. Don't judge me. I'm so sorry. um, yeah, but it's like maybe like 36 degrees, maybe even like 40. It's like heating up. Um, it's not that cold. It's cold, but it's like not that cold right now. It gets really cold at night though. What part of Japan do I live in or have I lived in? I've always lived in like the Tokyo area, Nippori, Taitoku. So I've always lived like near Taito or Nippori. Um, yeah, it's on Netflix right now. Oh, by the way, speaking of Netflix, I just finished watching this morning, Devilman Crybaby. Have you guys seen that? What did you guys think of that? I was really shocked by the ending. I was like so shocked by the ending. Yeah, did you guys see it? I don't want to give away spoilers, but like, did you like it? Yes or no? Jonathan May, you just asked me if I like anime. Yes, I do like anime, but I don't really watch anime much. I I don't really like anime because it's anime. I like stories. So no matter how the story is, whatever the medium is, I don't care. So there's like operas that I like. I do like anime. I like puppet shows, whatever. If the story is good, I'll watch it. So the animes that I watch, because I don't typically watch anime, I tend to rewatch the same animes over and over and over because the story is so good. So my favorite all-time animes, I'm losing my voice. My favorite all-time animes are Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, um, One Punch Man, Mob Psycho 100, and eh, there's like another one in there, but those are my favorites. Yeah. Cedric asks, "How do I feel about the upcoming movie Black Panther? I read recently that Black Panther American community feels so good." Yeah. So Cedric, I love that you asked me about Black Panther because when I went to the movies, like what movie was I seeing? I don't remember the movie that I was going to watch, but there was a trailer for the Black Panther. And like I'm really stoked to see it. I can't wait to see it. It looks like it's gonna be good. But I love the fact that when I was in the movie theater, like they were showing like the scenes and everything. The Japanese people in front of me, there were two guys. They're just like, "Oh, suge!" Like it looks really cool. It looks good. And I'm just like, "Yeah, yeah, you want to see that movie?" I was like so happy. Um, then I want to learn also because I'm learning Spanish and it's not too bad. But I really, really want to learn. I really like Kevin Jones. Oh, dang. Oh, Jay Plays. So everyone, Jay Plays is my little brother, Justin. Say hi to Jay Plays, Justin. Apparently my mom is watching too. Yay. Justin, since when did you start calling mom, mom? Are you British now? Yes, South Asia because it's exactly the same in Thailand. Ooh. Other dramas. Oh yeah, Jada, that's a really good point for Kurobi. Because I don't really watch J dramas or K dramas or anything. So Kurobi, that would be excellent if you can like talk about the J dramas and K dramas that you watch. I want to watch more too. Zakia asks if I took the Japanese language proficiency test. I studied for it. I prepared for it. I didn't register for it. This is like so embarrassing, but I kept like, yeah, I didn't take it. Long story short, I didn't take it. Oh, Sakura Rain, you love Cowboy Bebop too. It's so good. I was surprised that many Japanese people don't know Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo. Oh, Cedric, that's interesting. I want to learn more about Thai then. Maybe. Cedric, you asked if there's an African town in Tokyo. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. But there are many Ghanaians. When I first came here, I was doing like a little side job. There's a Ghanaian guy, and he was telling me how like there's like a community. I don't know if there's like an actual like African town or something, but there's like a community of Ghanaians. Oh, you guys watch Thai drama? Interesting. I know nothing like about this because I don't watch anything. Justin, you're like writing so weird. Are you really my brother? My mom? And I say hi. Okay, guys. Oh my god, I've almost been on here for like almost 2 hours. I have to get going because I have to prepare. I have to eat. And yes, I'm going to go eat some vegan food. Yummy, yummy. And I have like private lessons and stuff. So if you guys have any questions, I will be leaving in like 5 minutes, 12:40. So get them out while you can. Oh, before I go, I just want to reiterate some of the things that I already said. First, I'm excited for 2018 because I have like a lot of projects coming up, a lot of collaborations. And as I mentioned in a previous video, like I'm working on so many things here in Japan, especially with YouTube. You guys may not know I have another YouTube channel. I have like an English teaching service that I'm trying to get off the ground. And I'm working on many things with other people here in Japan. If you're interested in what I'm working on and the lives of other people here in Japan, I have everything on Patreon. So I started blogging again. Before YouTube, I used to blog, and I started blogging again, not as frequently. But if you would like to know everything that I'm working on with business, with YouTube, with collaborations, with like things that people are doing regarding me and stuff like that, everything is on Patreon. And some things are available to view, like anyone can look at it. And there's a lot of things where, like especially like with entrepreneurship and stuff, where you have to pay for the service. And all of the money that I receive on Patreon, from Patreon is going for me to buy a new camera because I've been using my phone for my past like 30 plus videos. Almost dropped it, oh my god. So yeah, so please check out my Patreon. Also, I have updates on Instagram throughout my day and on Facebook. So yeah. Okay, so let me like check your questions. Jovan, no, thank you. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I love you guys so much, and I really hope you guys realize how much I appreciate you guys. Because I've said it before that I feel like many times I'm just rambling because sometimes I get like caught up in my thoughts and everything. Or like I can be like really goofy sometimes. That's how I get like the skits that you guys see. But I'm really grateful for all of you guys for your support, and I really love all of you guys. And I'm still surprised like when I see like people like the same people commenting on my videos like Cedric or like Sakura Rain or like so many other people, Kiran, like so many people. So yeah, I'm just like really grateful for you guys, and you can be using like time is really precious, and you can be using your time for anything else, but you watch my videos and you watch it like when they come out too. Like that's a huge shock, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you so much. Look, I'm like bowing too. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you. Let's see. Let me check out. How's Proud Mary? Oh, I don't know Proud Mary. I just heard about it though, but I don't really know what it's about. Cedric says Thai dramas are basically focused on rich Thai lady stories. I love you, Sakura Rain. I love you. I love you too. Whoa. Kevin Jones, you asked, is it easy to learn a new currency? That's pretty simple. I feel like in every country that I'm in, I kind of set like, I know how much $100 is worth. I know how much like $50 is worth in my local currency, US dollars. And so I judge everything based off of that. Especially in Japan, it's pretty simple because like 100 yen, I don't have 100 yen right now. 100 yen is like roughly $1. 500 yen is like roughly $5. 1,000 yen is roughly $10. So it's kind of simple. When you get into the higher numbers, it's a little bit more difficult. When will the next live chat be? So the next live chat, today is the 15th for sure. Yeah. My next live chat will probably be next month on the 15th. I'm gonna try to be doing this like every month on the 15th. Again, I will be holding a private Google Hangout session on January 22nd for Patreon users only. Yeah, so if you would like to join, you can check out Patreon. I don't like always asking for money. Um, See you, Bucky. Thank you. Thank you, Jay Plays, Justin. I was like, yeah. Thank you for everything. Oh, Zakia, it's not impossible. I recommend when you're learning a language, don't focus on grammar just yet. Only learn phrases. Start with phrases to make sure you know what every aspect, what every meaning of each individual word is in that phrase. Look, I'm like pointing to find mango. I'm so Japanese. I told you guys, I have to go soon. I told you guys that in a previous video, I think this is because of how I grew up, and I've always been outside of like my like, yeah. So I've always been in different environments, but I am easily influenced by like accents and by gestures and stuff. So yeah, so I easily pick up if like a person has a strong accent, I can pick it up like really quickly, and it's difficult for me to shake it. I have to leave the environment. So good night, Andy A. Virgo. Good night, Kurobi. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to like, yeah, okay. Okay, I think I finished all your questions. Okay, I'm leaving now. Thank you so much. I will probably most likely have another Google Hangout session on February 15th. I will let you guys know in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. I hope something amazing happens to you. And when it does, think of me, okay? I sent it. Bye-bye. Wait, how do I turn this off? Wait. I have to learn. Oh, I see. Okay, bye-bye.